For the record, aside from episode 7, which was the Deku versus Bakugo combat training, episode 11 must be my favorite episode. The overall episode was perfect. If you don't agree with me, fine, it was near perfect. But the execution, the OSTs, the animation, the tension, oh my god. There was so much tension and suspense. I didn't know what was going to happen. I've rewatched it countless times. Sure, there's a 3-month gap between episodes 10 review and episodes 11 review, but I've rewatched it so many times, and I still can feel the tension. I'm an anime only. I don't know what's going to happen. So when Aizawa jumped into the fight and everything, and he's fighting against his weakness, pretty much, he's only good in short-term, surprise attack kind of fights, and not long-term against large groups. So when the Hands villain comes up, and his elbow starts crumbling, because the Hands villain's quirk is apparently like disintegration or something. Oh god. To be honest, I'm like, what the fuck? No. Things are only going to go downhill. The situation went from bad to worse. And then even worse. Sure, you had the divide and conquer strategy for the kids. They were all fighting their own grunts, and they were all separated. So they couldn't do any real damage to the elite villains. And the elite villains are in a class all of their own, as showcased. The Hands villain, he's incredibly fast. He went up to Mineta, Deku, and Tsu in an instant. In a blink of an eye. Deku's eyes couldn't even follow it. This is the world of pros. Amateurs and newbies have no right to be fighting in it. They won't stand a chance. When the hand was going out like this to Tsu and pretty much touched her, and Aizawa managed to get rid of his quirk, to erase his quirk, I thought my heart would have stopped. And when Aizawa was slowly getting worse and worse in the fight, because he has these intervals between the times he can erase quirks, it's always when he blinks, and we know he gets dry eye. It's been foreshadowed that he gets dry eye, and oh my god. When Nomu started beating on him, and the blood's going out, and his arm is broken, and his arm is crumbled, and all that, that was brutal. That was straight up brutal, and I feel so bad for Aizawa Sensei. Oh my god. I still love the fact that even though one elbow was crumbling, he was still kicking so much ass barehanded. He was fighting close combat, wrapping up villains, smacking them into each other, making them hit each other. That overall fight scene of him fighting this large group of grunts, granted, was fucking phenomenal. I have to say, it was Studio Bones, and whoever the mangaka, whatever his name is, I commend you. I love that scene. And again, the overall tension and suspense, the OSTs really helped. Especially when the Hands villain was scratching himself after Ida had escaped. And it was a cooperative effort to get Ida to escape. When he was scratching himself and he was very, very angry. And he said, if you weren't a warp gate, I would destroy you. That OST. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to know the name of that OST, or I need to buy the CD that has that OST on it, because god damn. Perfect for suspense. Perfect for tension. This episode had masterful execution. Even Mineta, who I did say annoyed me, because I'm an anime only, I have no knowledge of his great deeds later on in the manga, so I'm judging him from an anime only standpoint. He didn't really annoy me. He didn't annoy me too much this episode. I got a good laugh when he grabbed Sue's boob and everything, because he was overjoyed. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll take back what I said about him being annoying. I'll let his actions speak for him instead of his words and his voice. So, I can say what he did last episode was pretty commendable. He was terrified, and he still helped out. He got them all stuck, and I gotta say, when he mentioned I had a bowel movement this morning, so they'll be stuck all day, I died laughing. And All Might, when he showed up at the end, for the first time in the anime, first time we've seen, he was not smiling. He did not arrive on scene smiling. He was pissed. All Might was pissed, which is rare. We haven't seen that so far. I don't know about later on in the manga and all that in future events, but we haven't seen him pissed or seen him frowning in his beefcake mode. That sent chills down my spine. He could not have arrived at a better time. The students are all separated. They're being divided and conquered by villains. Aizawa Sensei's down. 13's down because he got attacked by his own black hole because he lacked combat experience, and the warp dude sent it back to him. I can't wait for episode 12. No. I cannot wait. Oh my god. I can tell there's going to be an insane fight next episode because Nomu, this bioengineered anti-symbol of peace, he might have nullification powers because Deku hit him full force with a smash. His entire arm. He used his entire arm. Deku's arm was okay. And Nomu, he wasn't even bleeding. He wasn't even affected. So either he has nullification powers or he's a shock absorber, so whatever pain that comes back to Izuku when he uses his quirk, it got all absorbed into Nomu and it got dispersed. So there's that. And he's pure strength. As Aizawa said, he might be as strong as All Might. He has no quirk. He's just pure strength. So if he's as strong as All Might, who's in beefcake mode, that's a little concerning because he can take Deku's punch. Granted, Deku's not exactly at the All Might strength level, even when using 100%. He has to build up more muscle. And the more muscle mass he gets, the stronger he'll get, but Nomu's a creepy fuck. And very concerning, so I can't wait to see the fight between Nomu and All Might. And, by the way, Nomu also happens to be very fast, because he got between Deku and the Hands villain in the blink of an eye. So that's also very concerning. I fucking love this episode. Let me know your thoughts on the episode, on what I said. If you're manga only, can you at least comment the name of the mangaka? I might even check out the manga once the series ends, or maybe wait for Season 2, because I did hear there was an announcement for Season 2. So, yeah. What were your thoughts on the episode? How'd you like the execution, the OSTs? Did you like that we also kind of got showcased each character's quirks? We had Tokiyami with the shadow, that bird dude. You had Kaminari with the electrification, and him being the human taser, which was funny. You have the earphone jack chick who can amplify noises. You have Momo who can create because she's incredibly intelligent, and she can create anything as long as she has a vast understanding of it. And the more understanding, I believe, the better quality. That could be it. You have Todoroki who's being savage. He froze a bunch of grunts and he goes, I want to be a hero, so I want to avoid doing something so cruel as letting all your cells die. Fucking savage. He basically got them to spill the plans. That is, if the elite villains did spill the plans, all of the plans, to the grunts. Which is highly doubtful because grunts are essentially weak and can be easily captured, so they're a risk, so to say. So, overall, damn good episode. Fucking phenomenal. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it, and I can't wait for episode 12. Oh my god. And I love the fact that you have one line that really stands out for me. Use your quirk to save others. Ida wanted to stay and help, but he used his quirk in a way that suited the situation. He went to call for help, and I love that whole chase scene. That was perfect, too. Just great episode. Best way to summarize it, great episode, and I'm hyped. So fucking hyped. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. Check out the links down in the description. That leads to my Twitter and Facebook. You can go and add me there. Go check out Boku no Hero Academia episode 11, 12, and 13. I'll get to them. Don't worry about that. And subscribe if you liked it. Leave a comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next review. Have a good one. Bye-bye, guys.